Hey guys, what is up? My name is Kate, and today we're going to talk about The Last of Us Part 2. This game actually won Game of the Year in 2020, but in my opinion, it's just the best game ever made of all time. This game follows Ellie, who's just your typical girl navigating a post-apocalyptic zombie world. And I know what you might be thinking, because I was totally thinking the same thing, that we have seen way too many zombies in video games and movies. However, the storyline in this game is so strong that these zombies really are just background noise. Since this is a spoiler-free video, I can't divulge too much about the storyline, which is really the meat and potatoes of this game, but I can tell you what I think about the game overall. I started playing this game right when it came out in 2020 in the middle of the pandemic, and it was so surreal to play a game that really seemed to parallel real-world events. In this game, we got to explore abandoned offices, and all of the calendars were stuck on September 2013, which is when the pandemic started in this game. And that was crazy because in real life, we had all abandoned our offices and all of our calendars were stuck on March 2020. We also got to see signs advising people to slow the spread, which was just another crazy detail to observe in the middle of a pandemic. Speaking of all these small details, the graphics in this game are truly amazing. They are so much better than what you see on the screen because I am a trash YouTuber. So if you are actually playing this game on the PlayStation, especially the PS5, you will be completely blown away by these graphics. I think that one of the coolest aspects of this game is actually stopping to appreciate all of the small details that Naughty Dog put in that most people wouldn't even notice. For example, when you're raiding a home that's been abandoned, you can look around and gather clues about who the family might have been that abandoned that home. It is just so interesting to explore these abandoned buildings, abandoned offices and homes, and just look at all of the small details that Naughty Dog put in, and no two items are the same. I know that when you're playing Far Cry, all of the houses look the same, all of the books are the same. It's kind of like a copy and paste of these small details, and that is not the case in this game. Every single location is completely different, and it's so interesting to look at. The combat in this game is really fun, and you can modify the difficulty level so you don't get too bored or frustrated. But the most important part of this game, as I've mentioned, is this storyline, which really doesn't seem to end. Every time I thought the credits were gonna roll, they didn't, because there's just so much more to this story. This game is usually completed after about 30 hours of gameplay, but like I said, I like to take my time and look at everything, so I usually finish it in double that time. I have played this game all the way through twice, and while I was gathering gameplay clips to make this video, I decided that I'm totally going to play it a third time, so trust me when I say that this game is so much fun. I will admit I'm not an OG fan. I did start by playing The Last of Us Part 2, and then I went back and played The Last of Us and The Last of Us Left Behind. And even doing it in that order, I was still able to follow this storyline, so it's okay if you want to start by playing The Last of Us Part 2, but if I could do it over again, I would go back and play them in the correct order. Overall, I cannot recommend this game enough. I truly think it's my favorite game ever made. If you are able to get your hands on a PlayStation in this day and age, only if it's just to play this game, I would recommend doing that because this game is that good. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know in the comments below what you think about The Last of Us Part 2.